service aces yet so far this season is Tristan Raymond. Raymond, a freshman setter for the squad. This one comes from a back row set, and the attack from the outside is good. So Maggie Bauer with the first kill of the match. Had a career high 15 kills versus UC Davis this last weekend, and then 12 versus Sac State. So she's got two 10-plus kill matches in the opening weekend. And another one, Pepperdine jumping out to a quick 2-0 lead early. So Pepperdine coming in with a 2-1 record on the season, as that kill was made by Tristan Raymond. She's known to both be a swinger and a setter. Does a great job up front there in the front line, anchoring Scott Wong's front. Gets her first kill of the match. So she transferred over from Cal out of Beijing, China. Was second in the ACC last year in kills with 463. Competed in and started in all 32 matches for the Golden Bears last season. Now here's Lee again, and swinging into the net. Pepperdine a quick 3-1 lead here in set number one. UCLA coming in with a 1-0 record so far. This is their first week of action. There's Lee on your screen, and now on the other side, Vanessa Polk coming in, the redshirt junior. A big return for her after her redshirt year. On the cross. Are they going to run the slide again? Nope. Lee on the outside and punches it in. Maggie Lee, an offensive player of the week one time last year in the ACC for Cal. I mean these conference realignments are crazy, but played at Cal and in the ACC. Now she's in the Big Ten and playing for UCLA. Conference realignment, pretty fun. Now getting us started, Zayna Meyer. From the outside, that one put right back down, and a tool off of the block. Maggie Bauer for Pepperdine, who has the service. Here's Gilhooly to start us off. The short set, punch down, Singletary. Couldn't get that one to go. Now a swing from the opposite, and that one is good. Anastasia Ivkovic, who played in 12 matches last year, had 3 starts in 2024, getting the kill. Had 6.5 points and 5 kills against Long Beach State. Now here's Maggie Lee, who Coach Reft will rotate all the way around the circle. She's got a fun hybrid serve that Coach Reft also thinks people will be in tune with. And on the other side, Provednikov gets her first kill of the match. She leads this team right now in kills after their first 3 games with 3.42 kills per set. 20 points, a season high against Sac State just a couple of nights ago. Swinging from the front is Singletary. Now Provednikov right into the block. Combining was Ivkovic and Mariana Singletary on the block right up front. Blocks against Long Beach State in their last contest. The transfer over here from Texas, now she's playing in her junior season. Last year at Texas, played in all 27 matches and had 134 blocks. And Pepperdine unable to corral that one in, and now we're tied back up in the first set. So UCLA on a little bit of a run here, as Singletary will serve it. Does not have an ace yet this season. The set to the middle, and the tap over. That one pancaked off the ground. No! Ella Piscors, who's been steady at the net, had 7 kills and 4 blocks versus Sac State. Hit .538 in that game. She gets her first kill of the match. comes down here to Pepperdine from Canada. From Mississauga, Ontario is where she hails from. And now from the near side, a big swing and a bigger block. Get up there, Sheridan Leverett. So Leverett, or excuse me, that's Tristan Raymond. Raymond, who notched her first career double-double versus UC Davis. Able to get up high for that one. A tough pass on the initial attempt there in the middle. Ella Piscors getting the block in the middle. Piscors and Tristan Raymond have been combining up front to stymie that offensive attack from UCLA so far. And a service error for Pepperdine on that one, coming from Bryn McGee. So UCLA picks up a point there, and they trail by 2 points here in set number one. So here comes Kat Lutz. 10 aces last year as a sophomore. Does not have one yet this season in just her first game of play against Long Beach State. They set this one to the outside. That one was smashed. Some fingers on it by Piscors. And now another swing. That's going to be hard to block. Honorable mention last year. And our player to watch. A beautiful set coming from the back row there by Lorenzen. And that's right where no one can get it. Now here's Hendrickson. Set to the middle, and the middle's going to get a kill. So Ella Piscors, another kill. Like I said, she's been steady at the net and has had a couple of blocks in multiple matches now. Last year for Pepperdine, she was an All-West Coast Conference first team selection and an All-West Coast Conference freshman team selection. She was the defensive player of the week once as well, back in September of 2024. The right side attack popped in the air from Briggs. And now the outside, Provednikov, her second try, blocked back to the middle. Right side attack from Raymond. Provednikov, one more time. The back set, and a big swing off of a head. I mean, look out. Ivkovic has an arm, and that one's going to be tapped over and in. Ella Piscors. The 6'3" middle blocker is having herself a game right now. That is her third kill in her fourth total attack. And it's the Waves right now by 4 here in the first set. And their home crowd has really started to pack in here. I believe the first, 100 fans got to receive an orange Pepperdine shirt. That's pretty awesome. An ace! Bryn McGee from the back row in 23 matches. She had a couple of aces, 4 last year for Pepperdine, and that is her first of the season. More volleyball when we return here on ESPN+. Pepperdine getting the service. It's Bryn McGee who's coming off her first ace of the season. McGee, the setter junior, they kind of like to roll in a couple of setters to their lineup, and that one punished by UCLA. So Maggie Lee leading all attackers for UCLA so far, 4 kills on 12 total attacks. Here's the thing though, UCLA is hitting 071 to start off this game as Sheridan Leverett got that kill. That is her second on 6 total attacks in the match so far. She's also got 2 digs from the back row as well. Now our player to watch for the game on the back set. The slide by Piscores there. And there's number 9, Leverett. And they'll give it right back to her. I mean, yeah, if it ain't broke, do not fix it. Back set, swing, kill! That one coming from Kiki Horn out of Raleigh, North Carolina. The outside hitter standing at 6'2" as a sophomore. Last year as a freshman. 9 starts in 29 total matches. Had 249 kills for the UCLA Bruins. Oh, look out down below. Provednikov has come to the show. Provednikov, double-digit kills now in all 3 of her matches. She had 12 versus Davis, 13 versus UTEP, and 19 versus Sac State. 20 points in total for her against Sac State. That's incredible. Libero set, and the tap over coming from Horn. There's a kill. Maggie Bauer. Bauer with her 4th kill to tie her teammate Raymond for the most for the Waves. And it's the Waves right now by 5 out in front of their in-state foe in the Bruins. There's a middle swing from Briscoe on UCLA's side. Now the back set. And swinging down the line for the kill is Sheridan Leverett. So Leverett, a first-team All-Big Ten selection last year in the team's first year in the Big Ten. She led UCLA in the season with 464 points. And now here she is in the back row. And when I was talking to Coach Reft about her, as she gets an ace there, he was saying that she's got an elite arm and the power to score when not in system, and that really separates her because she could score at any position, and she is one of their steady 6 rotation players. She can hit out of the back row more, and her calmness and simplicity leads to her consistency for this squad, and there she is collecting 2 points on her services, and now UCLA season here for Pepperdine. Nice flip up in the air there for UCLA by their libero Schumacher. There's up front, not in time. Ella Piscores up there with her hands up to make the block, and Maggie Lee with an attacker there. Let's see what happened on that last play. Did she hit it into the net, or a little bit more net action on that one than she probably wanted? The set to the middle, up front, Ireland Lorenzen, who averages in Malibu. You're seeing the other side section as we pan out onto the court. And the service coming from Ella Piscores. The 6'3" sophomore middle blocker also can play the back row as well. 1 service ace so far in her season. Now playing in her 2nd year for Pepperdine. On the back set. Was there a touch? No. Based on what the official said. And that swing wide from Horn of UCLA. And now Piscores getting back at it again. From the outside, there's a nice tool off the block on the near side. So UCLA gets the kill from Eliana Urzua. Urzua, a freshman outside hitter, a 4-year varsity player at Bishop Diego High School in Santa Barbara, California. She was the D7 MVP for the CIF here in California, and she'll swing into the block there. A nice dive. The libero to keep this one alive for UCLA. Here comes the freshman again. That one popped in the air. And the set and a long run for Bauer. And Urzua, they're trying to milk the freshman as much as she can. That one, a touch on the pin. And UCLA gets the point. So UCLA trailing by 3 here in the first set. It's 23-20. Waves need 2 more points to take set number 1. Here's Raymond, this time into the net. So UCLA getting 3 points in a row now. And now they only trail by 2. Pretty back and forth. No one seems to have the clear advantage here early on in set 1. Schumacher to start us off here. Oh, yeah. Maggie Bauer got into that one and now leads the team with 5 kills in the match. Set point for the Pepperdine Waves. Bauer started 2 games last year as a freshman for Pepperdine and starting early and often here. A misfire there on the pass. This might be a joust at the net, and they'll just let a free swinger come. So Mariana Singletary getting the kill there. She transferred over from Texas. Texas, who won the national championship just a couple of years ago. Now, a couple of those Texas players actually have gone on to play for Team USA and play in the Olympics as well. A good squad over there in Austin. From the front, Lorenzen on the slide. Other way. Nice pop in the air there by the libero. Near side swing, near side kill. Eliana Urzua, who was a 3-time league MVP in a high set. It's Emma McMahon. A swing from the outside and a tool off of the block. That one coming from Eliana Urzua. And one thing that UCLA has not done in the first set has come out to a lead. So UCLA up 1-0 here in the second set. Does that swing wide? A touch? No. So Maggie Bauer on the attack there. Hit it just a bit high. Bauer with 5 kills now already in the match. That was her season high last year in 2024. Up front, the tap. Is the pancake good? No. Leverett got there just a little bit late, and there's a kill. Ella Piscors will be back to serve now. So Leverett trying there from the back row as well. Unable to get that one up to her teammates. And now here's Piscors' serve. A swing down the line. That one will fall in. So a nice swing there. Singletary and Urzua up front. And now here's Anastasia Ivkovic coming back in, the Serbian out of Belgrade. A set to the outside, dumped right back down by UCLA. A second try. Free ball coming for the Waves now. From the outside, an attack up front. Urzua had that sent right backwards. Now she'll try a second time, and there's a block up front. Ireland Lorenzen and Tristan Raymond up front. So a couple of block assists in this contest, and I mean, Pepperdine is rockets for legs up front. UCLA with a 1-point lead here in set 2. That one tapped over into the net. So a misfire on the pass there from Pepperdine. And the Bruins now with a 2-point lead here in the the second set, excuse me. Eliana Urzua, who's a 4-time first-team All-League selection in Santa Barbara. A freshman in the rotation here, serving this one away. Misfire on the pass by McMahon. Up front, and that swing goes out. So Mariana Singletary tried it, and sometimes it's the easy ones at volleyball that really get you. So the Waves now trailing by 1 again. When I was talking to Coach Reft, one thing he said was that they've learned a lot so far early here in this season. They got a very deep roster of talent. As Leverett tried on the swing there. Now Polk on the other side, popped in the air by Meyer. Oh! There was some fire coming out of that one. Sheridan Leverett with the kill. But Coach Reft was telling me that they ended up learning there's a lot of different pieces that they're going to need to start with, and they're trying to play as long in December as they possibly can and make a deep run in the NCAA tournament this year, and he believes that they have the pieces to do it. And one of those pieces up front there, and a lane violation coming from UCLA, and Pepperdine gets the point. Waves trailing by 1 here in the second set. And you saw there a nice try on the swing from the middle blocker, Brooklyn Briscoe, excuse me, but she was unable to corral that one in. On the back set, here's a swing, and there's a kill. Anastasia Ivkovic with the point. So she's also not just played in Serbia, she's played professionally in Greece as well. Played for Panathinaikos, a very prominent club, not just in volleyball, but in basketball and soccer as well, where she was a Greek Division A1 league champion. And her team for Panathinaikos also came as a runner-up in the Greek league as well. Polk, a little bit of a tough set there for her to deal with. That one punched over by Chloe Provednikov. Hitting 223 now on the season. And the Waves now back to trailing by 1. Provednikov has scored double digits in all 3 matches. 12 against Davis, 13 against UTEP, 19 against Sac State. She tied her career high with 19 in the reverse sweep against Sac State just 2 nights ago. There is a fall into the crowd. A nice save there by Lane Briggs, the libero. And this time, Pepperdine, even after the amazing save by Briggs as she went into the stands, unable to get it back over. The Bruins extending their lead to 2. Look at that replay. Briggs putting her body on the line for her team. And that time, the swing just a little bit too hard from Sheridan Leverett. So here's the 6-foot senior from the back row. Slides that one, and that one just barely made it over the net. And there's a swinging kill. Chloe Provednikov showing up here early and often. Provednikov with her 4th kill of the match. 4 kills and 11 total attacks and 4 digs out of the back row as well. There's a misfire and an ace. That ace coming from Emma McMahon, who notches her first service ace of the season. From the outside, that one just tapped over. Hey, so Eliana Urzua, the freshman, I mean, talk about an IQ play there. Sometimes you don't have to swing as hard as you possibly can in order for it to be a kill. She sees the block coming and says, you know what? I can put something smooth on it like butter and just tap it over him. On the back set, here's the freshman, and Tristan Raymond with another kill. That's her 5th of the contest, and the Waves tie this one up here in the second set. So interesting to see. You have both Bryn McGee and Raymond in the rotation at once. A 6-2. That one spun up and over by Raymond. I don't know how she got that one over. And now here on the other side, here's Urzua, who gets another point. Urzua leading the squad right now in kills. 7th kill of the match for Urzua in 15 total attacks. She's hitting 400 right now. So it's the freshman outside hitter on the other side for UCLA that's been keeping them in this second set here. So how about the freshman coming up from both sides? That one tapped to the corner. And that one out of play. So UCLA now back up by 2 here in set number 2. Zayna Meyer still looking for her first service ace of the season. Meyer went to Long Beach State actually, and now they get the point. So it's funny, probably funny for her to play her former team where she was a second team all-conference selection and was 7th in the Big West in assists with 8.33 per set. Leads this team for UCLA in assists so far this season, had a whopping 38 in their first game against who? Her former team, Long Beach State. And a back set. That one dumped over. This one into the rafters. It's still live even if it hits the top and comes down in play. The set to the middle, and that one a short punch over by Mariana Singletary. Her career high so far is 12 kills. She's got 3 so far in this contest. And that one a short set to her right in front and just a little bit too strong for McGee to hang on to it. It's Bruins by 4. Zayna Meyer again. And we'll take a timeout. And Coach Wong is going to need one here. It's the Bruins by 4 as we step aside here in set number 2. So Coach Wong needed a timeout there. His team reeling by 4 as UCLA goes on a quick 4-0 scoring run there. Coach Wong, one of the best coaches in the West Coast Conference and has been for a while. And the swing up front, that one sent backwards. Singletary got up there that time. That time no touch. And the swing goes wide. UCLA with another point, up by 5 here in set number 2. UCLA's got a good amount of international flavor on their squad as well as Ireland Lorenzen out of San Diego, California, gets that kill. The junior at 6'1" has had a strong debut starting off this season. 6 kills versus UC Davis, hit .364, and then got 11 kills against Sac State just 2 nights ago. Transferred over from Lafayette College, and now on the other side, Polk again. That one into the rafters, coming down, and Leverett couldn't get to it on time. And the assist goes to Firestone Fieldhouse there. Here's Tristan Raymond. Oh my! Mariana Singletary said, I'm taking over this field house. Nice punch there for the kill. That was just a straight shot to the corner. I mean, I get it. If you're Lane Briggs on the other side for Pepperdine, I would miss that 15 times out of 15 times. Then again, I wasn't a volleyball player, so that makes sense. Polk punching it from the middle. Now Leverett swinging down the line. From the outside, a block up front by Singletary. Free ball. Kill. Anastasia Ivkovic had 6.5 points against Long Beach State in their 3-2 victory. 5 kills for her. And now Ivkovic has 3 kills on 7 total attacks. Hasn't had a swinging error yet. Hitting .429 in this ball game, and now that one goes into the net. So the Waves now get another point, trailing by 4. So Pepperdine leading by 1 set so far in this contest. Side out there. And now on the back set, Ivkovic, they're going to try to make her swing from the right side here. And up front, Singletary and Ivkovic. Now Provednikov trying her luck. It's Leverett. Near side, Provednikov. Sliding is Meyer, and this one's going to get set over. It's a free ball coming. A joust at the net. And UCLA trying to keep it alive to no avail. The Waves get another point. It's fun to see how much fun these girls are having in the gym so far in this ball game. Tristan Raymond up there with the mix of Ireland Lorenzen and Chloe Provednikov. By the way, Vanessa Polk is quite a presence up front as well. 14 total kills in her big return this year after a redshirt year last year. Good to see her back in healthy and in the lineup. Leverett, they give it right back to her, and that one she tools it off the block. Polk got there maybe a little bit late. And that's the thing is, Leverett is so smart when she's on the floor, and that's one thing that Coach Ref really appreciates about her is her ability to see the floor and also swing for the fences is very much what he takes note of. That one popped over on the overpass. That one defended at the net. Nice job up front there. And it'll be a kill for UCLA. So Anastasia Ivkovic and Briscoe up there, keeping it in front. So a 5-point lead for the Bruins here as we take a break. The Bruins on top and cruising right now here in set number 2, and it's all smiles for the shirt. And we're back here in Firestone Fieldhouse, where the Bruins lead by 5, and Pepperdine needed a break there. And the second set has been all UCLA so far. There you see Anastasia Ivkovic has snuck her way into the top 3 in points scored so far for UCLA. Has 4 kills so far in the match on just 10 swings with no errors. Polk from the right side. Leverett will try her luck. From the near side, Provednikov had to just get that one over. The set from Meyer to the middle, swinging is Briscoe. Provednikov just had to tap that one over. It's Leverett. Oh, 8-ball corner pocket. Tough to get. Sheridan Leverett, who led this team in kills last year with 435, already on her way. She was 6th in the Big Ten in kills per set with 4.14. And she's got a team high 7 here in the match. They'll give it right back to her. And if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And when you're looking at her bio, you see all these numbers that stand out to you, like, 464 points to lead the team, 435 kills. How about a career high last year of 29 kills at Purdue? She had 29 kills in a single match. That is incredible. The back set to Polk, and she finds the corner for the kill. So Polk redshirted last year, but in 2023, she saw time in 90 sets where she started 20 of them, had 136 kills for this squad, coming off of a game where she had 7 kills against Sac State in a 5-set thriller. And a service error for the Waves, and it's just 3 points like that that are hurting the Waves right now. And I was asking Coach Wong about their services. He said, I asked him, your service game has produced 23 aces across just 3 matches. And how is that aggressive serving going to be a signature thing for this group? He said it has to be a part of the game for them. That's what they rely on so much. And so, yeah, you're going to get a lot of aces, and sometimes you're going to get some service errors as well. Up front, that tap over not good by Piss scores. Now from the opposite side, they're going to go to Polk for the kill. So Polk, who's hitting a .213 hitting percentage so far this season, getting that kill to come in. Polk gets her 4th kill of the match on 11 total attacks. So here's Bryn McGee. Had 1 service ace coming into this contest and got 1 in the contest as well. That one, a tool off of the block again. So Sheridan Leverett, as long as they're going to keep being a step behind her on the other side with getting up for the block, she's just going to keep hitting it right off of the block and bouncing it out. Leverett with her 9th total kill in the match, hitting .318 so far. And now a 7-point lead here in the second set for the number 19 ranked team in the country in UCLA. So here's Leverett now, who's going to be hitting out of the back row, something she's become more accustomed to doing this season. They're playing her at all 6 spots. From the outside, Eliana Urzua gets her 8th kill of the match. She's 2nd in the entire game in kills right now. 8 on 18 total attacks. Urzua, an all-state freshman when she was in high school, hoping to be an all-conference freshman this year for UCLA in the Big Ten. This is their second year playing in the Big Ten after going 8-12 last year against some of the best teams in the country. Nebraska and Penn State being two of them who they're going to have to play here in a couple of weeks. Penn State lost two interesting contests, though. One to Arizona State and one to TCU, so that'll bode well for a UCLA squad that's on the come-up right now. And there's a point for the Bruins, who are 2 points away from a set point and lead by 9 here in the second set. UCLA is one of the sport's all-time elite programs. 4 NCAA championships. They had 1 in the 80s, 2 in the 90s, their last one coming in 2011. They've made 9 Final Fours and 38 NCAA tournament berths, and very much hoping for one here. And a player into the net, a lane violation for Pepperdine, and now UCLA has set point here, up by 10 points. So Pepperdine needs a lot to make up with here, as UCLA has been rolling right now. UCLA in a retooling phase, but has a good blend of impact transfers, key returners, and some highly decorated freshmen on this roster. And a back row attack right now from Leverett. Are they going to give it back to her? No, it's coming from the outside. Urzua swinging into the block, and she's just going to have to set this one over to the corner. This is a free ball, but a tough pass on the initial attempt there. That one met up top by Briscoe. Here's a swing again as Provednikov can't get to it, and UCLA is going to win the second set big. They come up with an 11-point victory there in the second set. What they wanted to do was, they wanted to play good teams, and Davis and UTEP this year pretty much returned their whole lineup, so he wanted to start off early against teams that know how to win. And here he is playing UCLA as well, another team that knows how to win. Number 19 in the country. That one tapped over the block. A set to the middle. Provednikov getting the first kill of the third set. So she'll tie herself up with the leaders right now on her own squad with 5 kills. It's her, Raymond, and Bauer, all with 5 kills apiece. Provednikov gives Pepperdine the first point of the third set. Interestingly enough, the team that got the first point of either set went on to win the set. Not saying that that's exactly what's going to happen, but a bullet over to the other side by Eliana Urzua. Urzua finished her high school career with 1,876 kills, 278 aces, and 138 blocks. So when Coach Reft recruited her, he really wanted her to come in and do everything. Up front, that one tapped away from Piscores. And now that one a tool, but it stays in. So in the middle, Mariana Singletary alongside Zayna Meyer for the block. And you can see that coming early, and those two together are having some fun early on this season. Here's Provednikov, popped in the air by Schumacher. Polk hitting from the right side and hits the pin. It's a point for UCLA, and the Bruins now lead by 2 here in set 3. Each team has 1 set apiece. We're at least going to 4 sets here in the contest. The slam down. Welcome, Ella Piscores. And a perfect set there, by the way, as well. You check out the replay here. Put it right where she liked it. That hang time on her, you thought Piscores might have had some wings on herself. Urzua had that one popped back right at herself. Here she is trying again. And Raymond up front. It's her and Ella Piscores to lead the blocks out in front. And we're tied back up at 3 apiece here in the third set. Nice block. Seven total blocks in this game so far for Pepperdine. On the slide, there's a kill for Singletary, and that's one thing I think UCLA's got to do a little bit more of is get Singletary in motion. I mean, when she's stagnant, she's great and can hit the snot out of the ball, but every time she goes in motion and goes on those slides, I mean, she's been able to get a kill pretty much every single time. She hits the ball so unbelievably hard, too. 17 points for her against Long Beach State just the other day. Free ball coming for Pepperdine. The set to the middle, and there you can milk Piscores up front. So the freshman and sophomore action up front between Raymond and Piscores has been working out so far. Piscores now with her 5th kill of the match, and she ties this one up at 4. 7 kills, hitting .538 for her against Sac State. Had 11.5 points. That stay in? Yes, it did. So the outside hitter, Maggie Bauer, back in the mix. Haven't called her name in a sec, but now she's the team leader in kills with 6. So she got him early and often in that first set, and now here she is in the second set. Pepperdine retakes the lead here in set number 3. They lead by 1. Emma McMahon. Ace! That is her second service ace of the match and her second of the season. And now the Waves lead by 2. Emma McMahon with 13 aces last year for Pepperdine as a junior, as she gets her 3rd of the contest here. Pepperdine up by 3 in set number 3. Pepperdine in its 50th season so far as a program. 951 all-time wins. That one's going to be another point for the Waves. They now lead by 4. I mean, they've been a great squad under Coach Wong as well. He's in his 11th season. This team as a whole, 12 West Coast Conference championships and 27 NCAA tournament appearances. We'll take a break and come back here in the 3rd set. It's the Waves by 4. Conference, and then Santa Barbara, always a perennial program here out on the West Coast in the Big West. That swing coming for a kill from the Bruins. Yeah, Pepperdine, I mean, no short slouch of a schedule here. I mean, you got to go and play Pitt, which is always a challenge. Dan Fisher got that contract extension as well. The head coach for Pitt, nice guy. I always love talking to him as well before calling their games. And double touch by by UCLA, and a point for Pepperdine. Now the Waves by 4. And that one came off of Ella Piscores' hand. A little bit wrong right from the beginning there. You could see it was going low and it hit the bottom of the net. It's the Waves by 3 here as Coach Reft comes out and is trying to rally his Bruins squad to get back in this one. Bauer, yes ma'am. Maggie Bauer whose season high last year was 5 kills, now gets up to 8. Good to lead all scorers for the Pepperdine Waves. She's had 2 10-plus kill matches so far, coming off of a 12er at Sac State. She was an American national champ for her club team of Spire Volleyball Club. And there's a kill for UCLA. So Anastasia Ivkovic with her 6th kill of the match here. Leverett and Urzua also already into double figures in the kills territory, 10 apiece for the hitters. So here's Kat Lutz, who played in 28 matches last year, 91 sets, had 10 aces for the Bruins. And a point up front for the Waves. So you take a look at the replay here. That swing goes right down, and it's Ireland Lorenzen who gets the kill. Last year, for Lafayette in the Patriot League, finished with the 5th highest hitting percentage in the league, hitting .299 for them. And that one, it'll be a point for UCLA. So it's the Bruins trailing by 3. Leverett, who had 288 kills in 2023 and a team high in aces. They've been steadily ramping her up pretty much every single season. There's Urzua swinging down the line. Polk from the other side, no ma'am! Briscoe in the middle for a massive block there. Urzua on the help. And those two got way up there. So the middle is making their presence felt on both sides here for the Waves and the Bruins. Here's Provednikov, and she swings a little bit too far. She's been hitting the gym, ladies and gentlemen. A little too strong. So a swinging error for Provednikov. That's her 6th of the contest. She's still got 4 digs out of the back row and also has an assist as well. Leverett playing the back row. On the back set, here's Polk. A dive inside by Schumacher, and that one just punched over. Polk again. Kicked in the air. UCLA, another attack. Leverett, did she swing wide? Was there a touch? She swung wide. So a misfire on the attack there. That's just Leverett's 3rd swinging attack error. She's hitting .296 so far in the match. 11 kills on 27 total attacks. She's got 5 digs out of the back row as well. So filling in that stat column. On the back set, here's a slide by Briscoe, who just taps it over. Now Provednikov, and absolutely not. Zayna Meyer getting the block. By the way, Meyer last year reached 3,000 career assists, which was 6th in program history for Long Beach State. And you saw her get a big block there. She was the Big West setter of the year in 2023. And another point for UCLA, who ties this one up at 12. Yeah, Meyer has been all over, not just this contest, but every team she's played for. Big West setter of the year, 1st team all-conference, was an AVCA honorable mention, all-Pacific South region as well. And that one, a kill by Pepperdine to put themselves back up by 1 point. So, Coach Wong Really liking the energy that his team has been bringing so far early on in this season. Their team's mantra this year, be one team, one heartbeat. And that's something he's been preaching to these women since they got here for fall camp. And another ace for Pepperdine. Bryn McGee. And it was interesting. I was asking him earlier today, what excites you the most about this group as you look toward UCLA tonight and then the rest of the season? And Coach Wong told me, Jesse, we have one returning face from last year's full-time starting 7. So he's got a lot of trying to see what works going on here while still trying to remain competitive because, these games mean a lot right at the beginning of the season. You play power conference opponents like this. It's a hard way to figure things out early on in the season. But, you can see who's battle-tested, and there comes that kill from Mariana Singletary, who collects her 5th kill of the match in just 10 swings. Bruins trailing by 1. Here comes the service from Meyer. Urzua had that one sent back in her face. Tristan Raymond having fun tonight. Raymond feeling good so far about her performance here, and you saw her and Piscores in the middle. Look out, watch your face on the backfire. Here's McMahon into the net. That's one thing that really hurt Pepperdine in that second set, which they were down 25-14, is every time they got maybe a little bit of momentum, service error came. So obviously, Coach Wong hoping they can clean that up here in set number 3. Still tied at 1 set apiece. The back set to the lefty Raymond. Raymond flying all over the place, and here comes a free ball for UCLA. To the middle, and that one a swing wide from Singletary. Good set there, just misfired a little bit off to the left. And now the Waves by 2. So Ella Piscores is going to sub out Ella Irwin, a defensive specialist coming in and a serve specialist coming in. Doesn't have any service aces or errors so far yet. Plays for the Beach team as well, and there's a point, as that one's mishandled by UCLA. The Bruins now trailing by 3 as Irwin goes back to serve again. Stella Irwin appeared in 23 matches last year, 69 sets. And there's a point for UCLA. Bruins trailing by 2 now as they get the service. Been a pretty back and forth second set here, or third set. Nobody's really run away with it like UCLA did. And back in that second set, and there's a kill from the outside by Maggie Bauer. Maggie Bauer leading this team, her 9th kill of the match there on 22 total attacks. And I was asking Coach Wong about Bauer and her performance. She hit a career high right out of the gate at UC Davis. I was asking him what's clicked for her. He said Maggie's always had it. She's been more efficient this year and has a few more tools in her arsenal that are making her successful. Up front, a little too much to handle for Pepperdine. And Leverett gets another kill. That's her 12th of the match. Leverett hitting almost 300 so far. And I think Coach Wong went over there and asked maybe if there was a player into the net. Or excuse me, Coach Wong walked over there to see if there was some funny business that was happening up front. That one, a tool off of that block. Maggie Bauer, again, establishing herself as that dominant outside hitter from the left. First wave into double figures in kills. Bauer has now had 3 games with 10 or more kills in their opening week of play. That one sent right backwards. Another opportunity here. That one falls down in the middle. Ireland Lorenzen. She was all over that one. And UCLA is going to need a timeout. So the Bruins trailing by 4. The Waves are the first team to 20 here in set number 3. Currently leads by 4 points in front of their home crowd. A series in which has been dominated by UCLA so far. Pepperdine has showcased well so far. Here's Ryan Gilhooly to start us off. Urzua tapping that one over, and a back lane violation. A back row attack that was maybe just a little bit in front of that line for Urzua, and that's just something that's going to come in college for her. Obviously still just a freshman. Second most kills on the team. They're giving her a lot of tries here, and your spatial awareness on the floor really comes with playing more collegiate games. Now swinging up front is Briscoe. Other side, push to the corner. Lorenzen, was there a touch? Yes, there was. And Ireland Lorenzen gets the kill. So both setters for Pepperdine doing a great job of spreading the ball around to multiple different pin hitters. Lorenzen collects her 4th kill of the match. A 6-point lead here in set number 3 for the Waves. Nice try to no avail. Ryan Gilhooly with a service ace, her 6th of the season. Her 3rd in just 3 days. Gilhooly just one off the season leader for her team in service aces. Gilhooly, the freshman out of Marymount High School in Los Angeles, helped the team to a number 5 national ranking in the country. She won back-to-back Nike TOC National Division titles in 2023 and 2024. Waves with a 6-point lead here in set number 3, 2 points away from taking a lead here in this match. Here's Sheridan Leverett, the All-American Honorable Mention last year. Swing to the corner, Lorenzen with the kill. And you can see that big smile on her face, and Coach Wong giving her some love. It's set point here in the 3rd set for the Pepperdine Waves. Waves by 7 right now. They have a lot of room to work with here. And a free ball coming for Pepperdine. The fans might like this one. Prevendikov gets that one over. 2 free balls in a row. Can Prevendikov go? And no! They got pit scores in the middle. Full steam ahead for the Waves, who win this 3rd set by 8 points. So the first, starting off the 4th set here. It'll be an ace. Remember what we were saying earlier about what Coach Wong said? Their service has to be a part of the game for them, and they've been getting it so far. Gilhooly now with a couple of aces in the match. The set to Urzua. Was there a touch? It sails, and I believe Coach Reft is going to come out and challenge this one. And no, he will actually put it back. So looks at his assistant, Nick Vogel there, who said no, it did look like a touch there on his monitor. That one up front. And Polk swung right into the net. And a point for the Bruins. Waves by 1 here as we are opening the 4th set. Here's Anna Meyer, their graduate setter, transfer from Long Beach State. A push over, a dive by Meyer, free ball for the Waves. And that one just sails on Provednikov. So Provednikov has come out firing with 3 straight double-digit matches. You see on the replay here, just looks like it misses those high hands. And the point for Pepperdine sets them back up by 1. But Provednikov came into this matchup with 3 straight double-digit kill matches. I was asking Coach Wong how is she taking the next step as a sophomore. He said she actually was their best passer in the first 2 games. He said that part of her game is a little bit overlooked. And Pepperdine misfires on that service error. So a couple of service errors on both sides here, and now UCLA gets the side out and ties this one back up at 3 here in set number 4. A set that UCLA cannot drop. The back set to Polk. Hey! Vanessa Polk, the redshirt junior, putting a point on the board. Polk collects her 5th kill of the match on 17 total swinging attacks, and Pepperdine is back up by 1, and you see right there, that was a little too hard for anyone to handle. Polk out of St. Louis, Missouri. She was the team leader in blocks as a freshman coming out of high school, ranked 10th in all-time in blocks per set. And there's a big one on the other side for Pepperdine. So Tristan Raymond has been having herself a game. You take a look at the replay here. Raymond against Leverett, and there is an emphatic block. Waves by 2. A tough pass, but it works out. Singletary with the recovery. So Singletary with the finish there. Made it to the NCAA Final Four with Texas just 2 years ago. Was a redshirt as a freshman. So here she is in her junior season, redshirt junior season, playing for UCLA, seeing a lot more time as well, and she likes the program. The back set. And a wide swing by Anastasia Ivkovic. Waves by 2. McMahon. Leverett has that one sent backwards. Nice block up front. It's the freshman. And Piscor is in the freshman eating at the net. Another one Piscor sends backwards. And a player into the net on UCLA. (7-4). And now Coach Reft is going to have his team dig deep here. You do not want to fall in a hole, because when both sides have fallen in a hole in the second and third set, that's the team that has been downed. And the swing from Raymond. Here's a set from Meyer to the back row. Bauer trying to tap that one over. Do they give it right back to her? No, they'll back set Raymond. And Schumacher couldn't hang on to it. Raymond with another kill. That is her 7th kill of the match. Raymond with 19 assists in the contest. Arizona, where she was a 4-year starter and the 2023 Offensive Player of the Year. And now, I think Sheridan Leverett saw that we showed that highlight against her and hit one 100,000 miles an hour down the line. Take a look at the replay here. That is unstoppable. It's Kate Duffy. Outside hitter. That one flung over by Raymond. And now Leverett has to just tap that one over. Outside attack. Watch out, Leverett. Bauer, the Punisher. Bauer, a team leading 11 kills on the match. And Pepperdine with a 4-point lead. And that ball was deterred by the block, too. So a little bit of friendly fire coming from the UCLA Bruins there. Leverett tapping it over for the kill. Points right where she wanted it. 14 kills for Leverett. Coming off of a game where she had 18 kills against Long Beach State. She's well on pace to get there in this one. 18.5 total points in their game against Long Beach State. Leverett has been obviously one of the leaders for this squad so far. It's been pretty much her and Zayna Meyer who came in with those 3,000 career assists. And she's actually made their other setter, Kate Duffy, a lot better as well. Leverett diving for it, popped in the air. Urzua with another kill. It's been a while since we called her name. That is her 12th total kill of the match. And you can hear the Bruins yelling, she's a freshman. Well, because she is, and she's going to be one of the best freshmen in the conference so far. And boy, in a conference like the Big 12, or Big 10, excuse me, do you need good freshmen? Leverett's got an ace. Her second service ace of the match. Talk about someone that fills up the stat sheet as well. 14 kills on 36 total attacks, hitting .250. Sheridan Leverett. Two service aces, Sheridan Leverett. 8 digs, Sheridan Leverett. See what I'm getting at here? She's dominant. And she's got the Bruins trailing by 1 right now. Urzua trying to tap it over the line. And Raymond helping the squad out. Will they give it right back to her? They punch it to the middle. There's Lorenzen. Urzua again swinging far. There's a diving play by McMahon. It stays in the air. And a free point now coming for UCLA, or a free ball, I should say. Urzua swings far. Pepperdine with another point. Nice job there by McMahon, selling out for her team. Take a look at the replay here. And obviously you got to give credit to Lane Briggs, the libero, in the contest as well. Coming off of a game where she had 17 digs against Sac State. The libero is a thankless job. She's got 16 digs so far in this contest. She's now had 3 matches with 12 or more digs in the season, I should say, and that one, a fire storm coming from the opposite side. So Kiki Horn comes in, and her presence is immediately felt. Schumacher now, a all Big Ten freshman last year with Wisconsin, who's now the libero for this squad, and that one's out of her reach. And Pepperdine, Vanessa Polk, getting that one to go. Nice set to the middle, right where she wanted it, off of a couple of hands, and sent it right to where Schumacher wasn't. Nice swing there by Polk. Polk up front. Horn, a little bit of a tough pass there. Urzua tooling it off of some hands up front. So the Bruins pick one up, and now they trail by one here in set number 4. UCLA with a 1-0 record coming in to Pepperdine here tonight. Polk from the outside. Did it hit the pin? As she tooled it off of the block. So Polk, back-to-back kills there. She's got 7 kills in the match. Second most on the team on 20 total attacks. Urzua, perfect placement for the freshman. (12-11) is our score here. Urzua, I mean, she went right around the block. That's one way to hit it. So the freshman coming in at 6'2", already with some solid experience under her belt. Coach Reft is not afraid of playing her. Back set to Polk. That one rejected up front. Flex on him, Leverett. Sheridan Leverett. The only category where she did not have a stat yet tallied in there was the blocks column. And she got one right there. Just a little bit too tough for Briggs to handle on the other side. Swing far from Urzua. And now the Waves go up by 1 point. So here comes Bryn McGee, who was second on the team in assists last year with 210, had 4 service aces as a sophomore. Here she is in her junior season at 5'10" out of Kansas City, Missouri. 12 digs in their last contest. And Leverett, Singletary tapping that one over the block. And the Bruins tie this one back up. So no one has had a clear advantage here in this 4th set. In the first set, it was pretty much like this as well. One went out in front, and the other caught up. Second and third set were complete blowouts, though. UCLA won that second set 25-14, and then Pepperdine bounced them 25-17 in the third set. So here we are on the 4th set with Pepperdine up 2-1. On the back set from Raymond. Provednikov back in. Now for Pepperdine. Up front, in the corner. Piskors hits the shot. Ella Piskors, who last year as a freshman was 9th in the West Coast Conference in hitting percentage. She hit .291 last year, hitting .293 this year and averaging 1.33 kills per set. Waves by 1. Piskors has been doing it all from the middle position as a sophomore. Up front, I mean, Piskors and Bauer were there regardless. And the Waves now go back up by 2. And when I was talking to Coach Wong earlier today about Piskors, he was saying that obviously in her second year, she's made a leap. She's a great attacker and jumps well, but she played a lot of international volleyball for Team Canada, so she really hasn't had a lot of time with the team yet, just because she was playing for Team Canada in the U21 NORCECA Continental Championship. She also played for Team Canada back in 2023 for the U19 FIVB World Championship, and she was an 18U provincial champion as well. So both of these teams coming in with players from international experience and having that international flavor to them as well. So you have Popovic, who's from Serbia, Vigano is from Italy, Piscores is from Canada here for Pepperdine, and there she is, right on cue. Piscores with her 9th kill of the match, and Pepperdine is up by 2. A long run for Duffy to set this one up. That one a swing by Horn. From the near side, Bauer looking to put it in, and she does! Bauer gives the Waves a 3-point lead. Bauer knows what it's all about to play in big games. She was a state champion with Corona del Sol High School in 6A in Arizona and was the female athlete of the year in a Tempe All-City selection. She was ranked number 23 nationally coming in, and Coach Wong was happy about getting her. So here's Sheridan Leverett, now for the Bruins, who trail by 2. Up front, that one tapped over by Lorenzen. The set to Urzua, a little bit of a tough one to handle there on the back set. Here's the swing. And the kill, Kiki Horn. She posted double-digit kills in her first 3 career matches, including a win over number 14 Georgia last year as a freshman. And something that matters to all UCLA fans, she performed at her best when they played USC. Her career high, 17 kills. Was against USC last year. So that's something a lot of Bruins fans are going to like. Up front! A tool off of the block. Waves with another point. A longtime supporter of Pepperdine volleyball. That hit up front. A tool off of the block. So here's Maggie Lee back in the rotation. She actually had been out of the rotation for that second and third set. Didn't see her at all. So an interesting curveball choice there by Coach Reft to throw her back in the works here late in the 4th set with the Bruins trailing by 2, but it works out there. And here comes Schumacher. On the slide, Lorenzen. Now here's Horn, tapped backwards. Set coming for Lee. Backwards, in her face it goes. Lorenzen and Polk in the middle. Nalani Mooney's and the squad having fun on the side. Look right there. Polk barely even has to jump to get her arms over the net. Tough to swing past. And the Waves by 3. Horn getting the point for UCLA. So this UCLA squad, their identity is size and blocking and then high volume scorers on the pins. Obviously they have Meyer, who's the experienced setter, and then obviously the Big Ten tested libero. They went out and got Schumacher out of the transfer portal in the offseason. She's obviously at Wisconsin, has faced all of these fantastic Big Ten opponents. Wisconsin always a perennial Elite 8 Power 4 team. Swing from the outside, Prevendikov with the kill. That is her 7th kill of the match. Last year was an all West Coast Conference first team selection and a freshman of the week once in the conference. 141 kills as a freshman. Lee from the outside hits that one into the block. Was there a touch? It goes out. So UCLA picks up a point there.
Back to serve for UCLA, number 8, Lee.
Close one, but no. So UCLA trailing by 2, lead a serve. And she stepped over the line. So the Waves now leading by 3. Costly service error. Yeah, you see that left foot barely just grazed that white line. That's also why you wear white shoes. Make it harder than the officials to work it. And that one's in! A service ace again for Bryn McGee. McGee with her 3rd service ace of the ballgame. The Waves 2 points away from a victory. It's 23-19. Leverett swung for the fences and kills it.
Swing and kill for UCLA, play number 11, Maureen Singletary, White Bruins. Back to the play for the Bruins, number 25, Carly Hendrickson. Hendrickson surveyed.
So Leverett now with 14 kills in the contest. The Bruins trailing by 3, but have the service. Here's Carly Hendrickson, who we really haven't seen so far in this match. Getting an attempt here, and Pavendikov makes it match point. Pavendikov with her 8th kill, 3rd most on the Wave squad. And now the fans are going to get up. They sense that it is match point. A 4-point lead for the Waves here in the 4th set. And Coach Wong, every day he tells them to get after it as they pursue a conference title. Picked to finish 2nd in the conference behind San Diego. And they're going to have some choice words for whoever ranked them 2nd in the conference after this one. Leverett, that one bounced off the freshman. Raymond punching it back up. Here's Leverett again, set back into the corner, and that one's out of play. And the Bruins pick up a much-needed desperation point. A 3-point lead for the Waves. Bruins, it's do or die right now. They trail by 3. Here's Kate Duffy, who's got 6 service aces coming into the game tonight. From the middle, a dive from the back row. They're going to give it to their main woman, Leverett. Now other side, Raymond, who's been money all game long. And a miscommunication. It's going to fall. Down goes the number 19 team in the country. Pepperdine at home upsets a top 20 team in the country.
With a solid service game. Another ace. 1 each. Final set. Quarterfinals on the line. It's the penultimate round of 16 time. We're at the Grover against Clara Towson to come. will be a repeat of the Dubai final from earlier on this year. 29. It's 11, 59.